Stretching the glutes and the external hip rotators can be done with the simple movement. We can refer to it as the 90-90 or the cross-legged stretch, either way. So what we're going to do is sit on the floor so that one leg is straight out in front of you at a 90-degree angle. What's very important about this is that the leg does move straight and it's not bent too much or the leg is out to the side. It can cause knee stress if it's too tight. So make sure the leg is out at a 90-degree angle and it's relaxed. The other leg is going to be just kicked behind you with the knee bent. So that leg does not matter very much in the stretch as long as this one is in the right position. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to place the hand on the floor midway across the shin. Now the outside hand is going to go equal distance just outside of the knee. So the hands are parallel through the front of the knee. From this position, if you're not getting a stretch already, which if you're extremely tight you will be, we can enhance the stretch simply by performing an anterior pelvic tilt. So what we're going to do is arch the back, lift the chest up, and imagine your pelvis is a bucket of water, and we tilt that bucket of water forward on top of the leg. So that anterior pelvic tilt is going to move the origin insertion of the glutes further apart. And of course, that's going to increase the stretch. So we hold on to that position, arching the back, and the weight is going down into the hands for the prescribed amount of time on your stretching and exercise program. And then we allow the pelvic tilt to let go, and then we come back to the starting position for the rest. Another thing that's a common issue is that if the hip is very, very tight, it's very difficult sometimes even to get upright in this movement. So what we can do is, this hand normally is going right here, we can move the hand further away. So if we place the hand outward a little bit more, that may make it a little bit easier to find an ideal position. You can also move to the opposite direction depending on where the hip is tight. So you just slide your hands over and move back and forth to get to a position where you feel like you can balance and get an ideal stretch. Now, if it's tight enough, all you may have to do is get the hands down onto the floor and you're already getting a stretch. You may not need to do the anterior pelvic tilt until you've progressed further into the stretch. So that's it for stretching the external hip rotators, especially the deeper ones, and the gluteal muscles, while also providing a great hip mobilization.